Bucks miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's James, and there's the rejection. Pass to Yakachonis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hornets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's James on the wing. He's got 7. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hero for 3. No good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Puts it up. Miller, right side. The 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bucks trail by 8. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Kniffles checked in for Salam. And as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Lakers. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Bucks, they are about average. When we get to this point of the season, right in the middle, your ranking is just who you are.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Yakachonis. Takes a 3. Intercepted. Here's James. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And now a 10-point Charlotte lead. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Yakachonis. Back to Kuzma. Here's Jang. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, guys, they need to do something. to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Miller outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter the pass to Kuzma. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul. He's a real force in this league, folks.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Yakachonis. Where the screen. Pass to Jang. Outside Porter. From deep. Nails it from 3. Jang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the screen by Kuzma. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Naz Reid's checked in for Charlotte.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Pass to Porter. 3-pointer. Reid with the rebound. Hornets leading by 6. Miller, the pass to Reid. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller outside. Now here's Reid. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Reid's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is a big part of Reid's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Pass to Porter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the 2nd quarter. Here's Miller. Here's Knipple. From behind the arc. They get it back. Here's Diabate. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
And here's Knipple from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks trail by 11. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Rollins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Charlotte also making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. And it's Bufkin in for James. Here's Rollins. He's got 7 to the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
To the middle. Knipple. Kuzma with the double team. Here's Bufkin. And Charlotte another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The free ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Porter. Pass to Jang. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Buffkin. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail by 13. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Here's Rollins. He's got 7. Kuzma. That's good. Kuzma's got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the basket by Bridges.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The drive by Porter, where Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Knippel from the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Where the screen to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And then Porter with the dunk.
You know, for guys like Porter Jr., who really can score the ball, transition hoops are part of the package. That's easy money for guys like him.
Here's Buffkin. He's guarded by Porter. It's stolen by Kuzma. Porter in the post. Buffkin with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Rollins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Looney's checked in for Ware. Hendricks comes in for Kuzma. Harris is checked in for Jang. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Diabate's checked in for Miller.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Your attention is center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Too bad. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. For the Western Conference, Alperen Şengün.
He just continues to impress. Can post,
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Hornets.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring and
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Rollins. We've got Gary Harris. Tyler Hero is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Miller. Reed, a screen on Hero. Here's Knippel from downtown and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Down low. Here's Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Bufkin. And here's Knippel from the arc. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Lets it fly. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bufkin. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Hero. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Hendricks. He's scoreless. Pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Charlotte leading by 10. Miller outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Bridges. The 3. Just 5 to shoot. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rollins passes to Hero. And here's Harris outside. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for Charlotte.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
So it comes up empty at the line. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Bucks trail by 10. The deep 3 from Hero. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. And coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown.
This rap, man, I could 50K on my watch and another 200 when I left the lot.